guys for being here. We appreciate you guys. Man, it feels really good to be back home in Strahan. We've been on the road with seemingly for I don't know. It felt like about 3 weeks, but I don't think that's anything new to anybody that knows our program. We usually cut our teeth on the road every year. So I got Talon Pope, you know, 5th-year senior to my left from Louisiana, and then we have Colton Benson, Jr. From Austin. So you guys didn't really come here to talk to me, so I know you want to ask these guys some questions, so we'll open it up.
You know, Colton and Tylen, you know, after being on the road for so long, how's it feel like to be back home, or just being able to play in St. Marcus?
Nothing beats being at home. You know, just the family atmosphere around here. You know, you feel a whole lot of love, and you know, like I said, nothing beats being at home, especially being away for, like I said, 3 weeks. You know, kind of takes a toll on you. So being able to come home and get a dub, there's nothing better.
Going off of what he said, there's a lot of love here, and we just love playing at home. But also just being on the road, I would really take that challenge being on the road because it really helps us figure out who we are as a team. So, and being at Myrtle Beach and coming out of Myrtle Beach, it really helped us figure out who we was as a team.
You know, Colton, this was your first practice playing since your injury. Just to kind of get back on the board and just being able to knock those threes to kind of get back in the rhythm.
Yeah, I mean, it was good to get my feet wet again and just competing. Like, I just missed the competitive nature of the game that I play, the game that we play. And, like, you know, just being out there, just there's no better feeling, especially, you know, going through some adversity, going through some injuries, just fighting through. And, you know, it was, you know, long couple, you know, 5-6 weeks. So, you know, I'm just happy I'm back and happy to help this team, help my guys, and help my coaches. So.
Tylen, you kind of mentioned it before, you know, you kind of hit some road bumps at Myrtle Beach. That invitation let y'all bounce back. Now y'all are on a 4-game winning streak. Just kind of what you're saying, what did y'all learn about yourselves at the Myrtle Beach invitation? How have y'all been able to kind of get on this winning streak?
I think that when we play together as a team, we go through walls for each other. I feel like we play for each other, and when we play for each other, we win. You know what I'm saying? So just being there for each other and just being there for our brothers and just being in the heat of battle, and when bullets fly, we got to stick together and do the right thing and make the right plays and make the right decisions on the floor, and everything else will take care of itself.
And Coach, how is this team kind of, after taking that loss to Bradley and then following that loss to ACU, how's this team kind of, I guess, refocus and kind of get on this winning streak?
Yeah, you know, we've said it before in this stages of the season, you win or you learn. You know, and as we prepare for conference play, we're either winning or we're learning. It's every opportunity that's afforded to us that we want to get something out of it. So there were some lessons in that Bradley game, and we welcome that. So obviously the outcome wasn't in our favor, but that was the better team on that day, and from that day we've been better.
You know, going into this Arlington Baptist game, just what are some things y'all wanted to focus on as y'all trying to get, you know, as y'all getting ready for conference play?
Yeah, these guys will tell you that the focus is always us. You know, we control the controllables, and that's us being the best version of ourselves, bringing culture to the floor every night. So our standard is our standard. We don't know what anybody else does to prepare for the game. We just know what we do and what we represent.
Colton and Tom, what were some things y'all were focusing on, just something y'all want to work on for Arlington Baptist?
You know, one thing was being 100%ers. That means doing everything that is counted on us to do, and we do it 100% of the time. There's no excuse for not doing what we're supposed to do. So, yeah, that was something that we were all trying to focus on and get better today at.
Like just really baseball tonight, trying to get the ball down low, get that ball to the rim. Is that something you guys are trying to place an emphasis on, you know, just around the team?
Yeah, absolutely. I felt like we had the height advantage and the size advantage, and we wanted to kind of establish that early on in the game.
You know, Tylen, you had a big double-double tonight. What's things going right for you, and just how are you able to kind of dominate?
Just going into all my last games and just to get up to this point, it was my focus. Just got to lock in on my focus, and when I get in the game, when I'm focused and I'm locked in, everything else will take care of itself.
You know, Coach, what has Tylen meant to this this team, just kind of being that presence down low, and how has he kind of helped this team during this winning streak and throughout the season?
Yeah, Tom's been a bright spot for our team, not just on the floor, but off the floor as well. He has great relationships, and he's embracing the culture. Obviously, on the floor, he gives us a versatile, what we consider a versatile forward, that can play inside and out. And I'm one of those guys that, what you do well, I'll let you do often. And what you do often, it needs to be what you do well. So I appreciate him for trusting us and allowing us to move him around and embracing what it is that we do and how we do it.
Colton, what does it mean to have someone like Colin just be the presence?
A whole lot of trust. Whole lot of trust. I got my big dog down there banging for me, and I can't ask for anything else. He plays his hardest every chance he gets. So, I'll run through a wall for him.
Coach, coming back on Sunday, hosting a Rice team, one point in the last 5, 72 on the season. I'm not sure how much you guys looked at them so far, but how are you guys preparing for that?
Yeah, I haven't looked at him a whole lot, Coach Benny. It's his scout, but one thing I know that Coach Lanier is a championship-level coach, and he's also a good friend of mine, so there's a whole lot of respect there. We're going to do our due diligence to prepare for them. We've battled against Rice a number of times since I've been here, so it's always a good game. So we embrace the challenge. Any ladies have any questions? Y'all been quiet.
You had a lot of successful fast breaks during this game. Is this something that y'all focus on heavily in practice, or is it just instinct?
We try to change ends. We yell out change ends. So guys, we like to play with a pace. Right now, it hasn't shown, but we really would prefer to play fast. So when we get a little bit healthier and we got guys playing, probably not as extended of minutes as guys have been playing, we're going to get out and play a little bit faster. So it has been a concerted effort to change ends.
So the bigs definitely got their touches tonight, but the ball was definitely shared all around the court. What do you think kind of contributed to this chemistry?
We like to think that that every night could be somebody else's night. In 9 games, we've had 5 guys reach their career highs. And then I think Talon did it twice. And so last year we had, I want to say every person that suited up for us scored 10 points or more. It's just who we are. It's an equal opportunity offense, and it is bringing culture to the floor. If nobody cares who gets the credit, everybody eats.
Coach, at this point in the season, are there some things you kind of notice about this team that kind of, separate themselves from last year's team, and what are some things do you think they're?
Well, last year's team was last year's team. I think I'm enjoying coaching these guys. We're going to try to refrain from comparing, but I'm enjoying coaching these guys. And I think that they're enjoying playing together. I will say one thing, there's a sense of pureness and authenticity with them. And for the most part, I feel like what you see is what you get.